Welcome back to the Jason Show, everybody. The start of the new year is a great time for a reset and to set new goals for yourself. One way to help visualize those goals and intentions is to create a vision board. And joining us with that now is Joor Erin for some organizing tips.
Hi.
Joor, welcome to the show.
Thank you. It's so nice to meet you guys. Thank you so much.
To meet you.
Joor, I have done vision boards for years. I've gotten lazier with time. Is it bad if I only pin images on a board on Pinterest? Will that have the same effect or no?
I want you to print it out at least.
Okay.
And we'll get to that. Yeah.
Okay.
If it's on your computer and your computer is a little cluttered, you want to at least print it out so you can see it.
Okay.
You have to visually see it to kind of make all that stuff come true. That's kind of my feeling behind it.
So what is a vision board and how does it help people?
Yeah, so I've been doing vision boards for the last couple years, and what's really cool about it is that a lot of things come true on them. So be careful what you put on your vision board too.
Okay.
So you want to spread it out kind of throughout the whole year.
Yes.
For example, you want your vision board to be focused on your goals. A lot of people are hoping the Vikings go to the Super Bowl. That doesn't go on your vision board.
No.
That goes on a Vikings player's vision board.
Okay, that's fair.
We all want that to happen, but we want it focused on you. I want, to take a trip this year. I want to work out. What goes on your vision board kind of happens. So I did this New Year's Eve.
Okay.
I put a picture of myself on my vision board from a former TV project that I did. I wanted to do more TV in 2025.
Okay.
Woke up January 2nd. Bjorn emailed me and said, "You want to come on the Jason Show?" And I was like,
wow.
I was like, it's already working.
Yes.
It's already working. So it's fun to put your goals on there, and they can range. I did them with my kids this year. They want to read more. They want to become better skiers, better roller skaters. So it's a great activity to do with your family as well. All you need is, cardstock, some stickers, markers, scissors. Or if you want to do it digitally like I did, you can put it on your Pinterest board, but then, just create a separate Word or Pages document, put your pictures in there, put your favorite words. My word of the year is balance.
Balance.
I want more balance between work and spending time with my kids and then just downtime.
Okay, that's fair.
I want a vacation this year.
I guess a lot of women would have balance as a great word for themselves.
It is. I did vision boards with a couple of my girlfriends, and the other mom chose balance as well. She's a mom of 5. I'm a mom of 2. So we want a lot more balance, a lot, more me time too. So that's very common. Another common thing on everyone's vision board is organization. That's one of those top things on everyone's vision board.
Well, I also saw so many people putting overconsumption. They just keep bringing in more and more stuff. They have nowhere to put it. It's piling up. And so that goes into play as well.
It is. The best thing to do with that, if one thing comes into your house, 2 things leave.
Okay.
So that's a quick tip. So even if you're buying a new pair of shoes, let's say you're splurging, it's my birthday, I'm going to buy myself a pair of shoes. 1 pair comes in, 2 go out.
Okay.
So you want it, that way you'll kind of start decluttering throughout the year.
Yeah.
But mostly people will ask, where do I start? Do I start my kitchen? Do I start my closet? Those are actually the 2 best places to start.
Which I would like you to know, yesterday, Bjorn emailed us and said, can you send a cluttered area of your house? I chose my kitchen and Pierre chose his closet without even knowing that.
Nope, I sure did.
You know what? Those are the 2 best places to start.
This is my kitchen. So we have like a mud room where you put your coat and shoes, but for some reason this area where our coffee maker is, Jake and I throw everything. Kids art, hat, keys, sunglasses, everything, and it's never not like that.
A drop spot is very common in people's homes. So you come in, you need a place for your stuff. So one, I would encourage you to look at your mudroom. If you're going to tackle your mudroom first, which goes into the kitchen, look at everything that's in your mudroom. Evaluate hats, shoes, all of that. 3 pairs of shoes max per person in the mudroom.
Oh gosh.
I got to start there.
There's so many.
So rule of thumb, with your closet, and we'll get into that too, your stuff should be in your closet.
Okay.
So get your children, if you have children in your home, if you have a spouse in your home, get them in the habit of swapping out their shoes.
Okay.
If you're going to wear your dress shoes to work, maybe you're wearing your winter boots to work, but then switching into your dress shoes, and then you have your tennis shoes maybe for a workout, 3 pairs of shoes max.
Okay.
You can rotate the rest in and out of your closet.
Okay.
Gotcha. Are we doing my closet, Bjorn? Are we doing that? Is that coming up next? I was not looking forward to this at all whatsoever. But in my defense.
Here we go.
Here we go. In my defense.
That's a massive closet.
That's a closet split between two people. It's a smaller closet. Like there's not a ton of room
Joor
there.
just quit organizing because of this photo. She's done with this whole career field.
Yes.
I would like to get in there.
Oh, yeah. You're welcome anytime. Honestly, seriously, because I don't know what I'm doing.
We might have to do a makeover show on that one.
Right.
Yeah, that would be good.
Yeah,
should he start using the keep, toss, donate, sell categories?
Yeah.
So when you're tackling your closet, if you can't empty everything out of your closet, you have a pretty large closet. So if you don't want to take everything out and put it all back, start in one perimeter, one corner, and work your way around the perimeter.
Okay.
And then you want to ask yourself, what do I want to keep? What do I want to toss? What's donatable? And then is it worth selling?
Okay.
My clients always say, oh yeah, but I'd really like to sell those. Well, how much are they really worth? If they're a designer pair, of jeans with the tag still on, probably worth selling.
Yeah.
If it's, a pair of jeans that maybe just don't fit anymore, they're out of style, go ahead and donate them if they're in good condition.
I was going to sell a bunch of baby clothes at one point because I was like, I buy nice brands. And I was like, nope, way too much work for what I was going to get for them. I was like, absolutely not, donate. Yeah.
And I do that with my kids' clothes as well. It's better to sell it as a lot.
Okay.
Like if you have 5T, put all your 5T clothes as one big picture, put it on the marketplace or Poshmark, whatever you choose to sell on. Sell it all for $30 and someone will come and get it.
Okay.
It's going to save you a lot of time.
That would, yes.
All right, well, thank goodness we got my closet out of the way. We'll not talk about that. We got more coming up with Joor, including some meal prep tips. We'll be right back.
Yeah, that's burned in my brain now, though. Now I can't unsee it.
That wasn't my leopard print dress fight. Welcome back, everybody. More now with lifestyle expert Joor Erin. And Joor, we were talking in the previous segment about how to organize your home, but now we're moving a little more into the kitchen, some of the eating habits.
Yes, so a lot of things on the New Year's, resolution, the goal board, the vision is how do I organize my kitchen? But on top of that, my plastic containers, my food, my refrigerator. Everyone's like, it's a disaster. What do I do?
Yes.
Of course, you want to clean out your refrigerator. You want to clean out your cupboards. Again, start on the perimeter, work your way around. But a really great thing to do at the start of the new year is meal prep.
Okay.
Oh, it'd be so helpful. I mean, truly.
It does.
Yeah.
It's going to save money. It's going to you need a lot of effort to put into it. I typically do my shopping on Sunday nights. I take my kids with me. What are you going to eat?
Yeah.
What do you guys want for fruit this week? What do you want for vegetables? I let them pick it out. We buy it, and then they eat it.
Okay,
that's kind of our rule. If you pick it out, you eat it.
Yes.
So this week we shopped at Aldi locally. Everything that you see here, our meal prep for the week was $46.
That's unbelievable.
That is it. And if you've never done shopping, online pickup orders, I think that actually saves you a lot of money because it's really thought out if you're not physically going to the store.
Well, yeah. How many times are you walking around? You're like, oh, I need socks. I need this. And you're like, no, you did not. I bought a Christmas tree when I went in for an eyebrow pencil in December. So don't do that.
Right.
Yeah.
And they say, did you find everything you're looking for? You're like, I didn't want any of this stuff.
Yeah.
So sometimes the stores tell you what to buy. So try online ordering. So that's a good way to save money too. But things you want to prep, your vegetables, your snacks. I have kids that go to elementary school. So any of their dried fruits, apples, you can pop your own popcorn, send that as a healthy snack. So meal prep, I do it all Sunday night.
Okay.
I get the family involved or get your spouses involved, get your fiance involved with it and say, we're going to do it. There's a bunch of different containers out there. Some have different partitions. There's glass, there's, recyclable plastic you can use. This is also going to help you with your portion control, which is you're doing it without even really knowing about it. So for example, if you take this veggie tray to work, you're going to eat that for lunch.
Yes.
You're like, that's what I'm eating for lunch. I'm not telling you not to go to lunch with your girlfriend, once a week or anything like that. Do that. And then at the end of the week, if you've prepped some lunches, some dinners, breakfast and snacks, at the end of the week, my kids, I pick them up from school, first thing say, what are we doing for dinner night?
Yeah.
I'm like, what day? We're eating in the fridge.
Exactly.
And, that's kind of my eat the fridge concept.
Yeah.
So if there's a leftover snack pack, maybe there's some leftover shrimp from dinner, some peppers and popcorn, that's what we're eating for Friday night. You don't have to have rice and a protein and a vegetable. You can kind of just eat what's left over in your fridge. You'll eat it up. You won't waste anything.
Right.
And you know, if your peppers at the end of the week are
soggy or something,
or they're getting soggy or getting there, you can freeze these.
Okay.
You can put those in a fajita later. Same with the fresh berries. The berries, you know, they only last really a couple days, but before they go bad, pop them in your freezer, because then you can turn them into a smoothie.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've done that with like bananas and stuff too, taking those apart, throwing them in the freezer as they're going bad for the smoothie.
Right, so you have great habits in the kitchen.
Well, here and there, yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to show you my favorite smoothie to do.
Perfect.
So I take last week's berries, I freeze them. You want to pop them in your blender.
Okay.
So we're doing a mixture of blackberries, raspberries, blueberries. I put in avocado.
We love a healthy fat.
Oh, okay.
It also makes it creamy, which is lovely.
And kids will eat it.
Yep.
They will eat it,
No
I
doubt.
promise.
That's
and
like
then,
the one green thing my daughter doesn't mind is avocado.
That's good.
Yeah, guacamole.
Aw, cute. And then you just want to add in water.
Okay.
The berries typically are, if they're frozen, frozen. If they're fresh, you want to add a little bit of ice.
Okay.
Just to have that.
Sorry, Joor, what did you pour in there right before the liquid there? That's
Oh, sorry, vanilla protein powder.
Okay, got it. Okay, got it.
So you're going to get a little extra protein in there too. So it's going to be loud just for a second.
Oh, there we go.
We're just going to pulse that up. Yeah. People always joke that it's a full-time job to get your protein in. So the smoothies are always just like a nice way to get your protein in.
100%.
Because, I saw a meme the other day. It was like, I had to quit my job so I could find out time to organize my protein intake. And it's like, I get it, yeah.
So protein smoothie. This recipe, goes for 2. You can also take it on the go, which is really nice.
Yes.
What I do with my kids, I freeze it into popsicle molds.
Really?
So smart.
Some mornings, my kids are eating popsicles that have berries, avocado, protein, and water.
Interesting.
And then they go to school.
That's amazing.
It's the same thing. You freeze it, you put it in a popsicle. They're totally on board.
That's so
they're like,
smart.
we have popsicles for breakfast.
I
I'm
know.
like, I don't know if you should be telling your friends that, but we have
healthy.
popsicles for breakfast at my house. It's totally okay.
That's amazing.
Perfect. That, it looks like a pretty good smoothie there too.
Yeah, do you want
I
to?
like
I was
that.
gonna say,
Our general
coming in.
manager absolutely hates it when talent eats on the air or drinks on the air, so I do this to annoy her and really kind of balance my job. So let's get a little
I'm
taste.
still trying to stay on her good side, so I'm going to pause on that and let you.
Oh,
okay,
that's really good.
Yeah.
That's
Now-
really good.
and now you're set on protein for the day.
No, you guys can take it. I'm just going to sit here and enjoy yourself.
So another thing I do, with the protein smoothies too, you can make freezer packs.
Okay.
So again, blueberries, if they're starting to go bad, some spinach, banana, put it in a plastic baggie or a reusable, pop it in your freezer. Then all you do is throw this in the blender with a little bit of protein and water. You're good to go, and you're going to use up all those fruits and vegetables for the week.
That's awesome. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Joor. Thank you so much for joining us. Be sure to follow her on social media and visit Joorganized.com.
Oh, yeah.
For more
Perfect.
information. We'll be right back right after this. I'm going to continue enjoying this smoothie, by the way.
Now she fed you. Now she has to come to your house and actually organize your closet.
I put her to work, unfortunately.
I know.